Hello and welcome to today's NinjaTrader ecosystem event, Why Alpha Fibonacci software is the ultimate way to trade. My name is Chris and I'm a platform representative at NinjaTrader. Before we start the webinar, I have a few housekeeping notes. This webinar is presented by NinjaTrader LLC, which is the technology company responsible for developing and supporting the NinjaTrader trading software. Brokerage-related questions should be directed to NinjaTrader Brokerage using the phone number or email on the screen. Lastly, if you are new to NinjaTrader, please make sure you sign up for your free NinjaTrader account, which includes access to 14 days of complimentary real-time market data. Our platform is always free for advanced charting, strategy backtesting, and trade simulation. You could create your free account by following the link on the screen, then clicking Get Started under the Welcome section. And before I turn the mic over to Ala, it is important to understand that futures, foreign currency, and options trading contains substantial risk and is not suitable for every investor. It is possible to lose all or more than the initial investment. Risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Thanks again for joining us today. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to welcome to the NinjaTrader webinar room, Ala.
Thank you so much for having me. Hello, everyone. It's my joy and honor to present with NinjaTrader why Alpha Fibonacci software for Ninja 8 is the ultimate way to trade. Very important disclaimer to reiterate what Chris had shared. Please never trade with risk you cannot afford. And remember, everything you witness in this webinar is to educate you and empower you. Nothing constitutes a financial advice. All software demonstrated as is, all system demonstrated as is. Trading futures, stocks, Forex, and options involves substantial risk, so please never trade with risk you cannot afford. In this webinar, we will cover why Alpha Fibonacci software for Ninja 8 is the ultimate way to trade. We will discuss how to identify institutional entries and exits far in advance with Alpha Fibonacci system on all instruments, all platforms. You will see how Alpha Fibonacci identifies precise targets on all instruments, how Alpha Fibonacci traders trade in US and globally since 2011, and most importantly, how you can start trading with institutional predictive Alpha Fibonacci system on all instruments, all platforms, or with software for NinjaTrader 8. Briefly about myself. I've been developing my own system since 2008. 2008, I witnessed that what I've been developing been overriding all markets. I refused working for financial firms. 2011, I launched my own website. Since 2011, I coach traders all over the world. I'm very proud of what I do. I teach every morning. I keep developing my own systems and traders from beginner to hedge fund manager trading the system you witness in this webinar. And yes, I'm absolutely proud to be an American. I came to America with nothing in my pocket, $60 as a refugee from Ukraine 35 years ago. Today, I'm counting my blessings. And yes, and yes, and yes, I am helping Ukrainian. And yes, I encourage my students to do the same. We're getting women, children out of Ukraine. And it's tragic what's happening. So let's focus on positive. Let's focus on what matters. Let's see how we can remove stress from trading, how you can start remembering what truly matters in life. It's joy and peace, and it will come from strategic, intelligent trading. So when my student invites me to the wedding, do not be surprised if I come. I travel the world meeting with students. Last year, Dubai, London, New York, California. This is only one of very few places where our global community exploding when traders trade every instrument, every time frame on all platforms. So the proprietary Alpha Fibonacci software for Ninja 8 includes trade recognition software with precise entry stop targets, key institutional trading zones, key retail levels. So this is the example of the scanner. For example, it's in front of you right now. Multi-market scanner where a single button, I can add any instrument to the scanner. I can add S&P, I can add oil, I can add gold. This is priceless, as my students say. Why? Because you're not chasing markets, you're not flipping charts, you're not gambling, you are not speculating. I am so sorry, traders reporting that my screen is not projecting. One moment, please. Can everybody see my screen, please? I am thrilled. Thank you so much. Chris forgot to remind two projects, so no problem. You will see the whole thing in the recording. But since I just started, this is the critical key moment. Alpha Fibonacci software for Ninja 8 includes trade recognition software with precise entry stop targets, key institutional trading zones, key retail levels. So this is a scanner where you can add with a single glimpse any instrument. You can add anything you choose. Dow, NASDAQ, of course you can. You stop chasing markets, you're looking at the scanner and you're making your own intelligent decision on what's appropriate for you, your account, your risk management. This is what scanner looks like. This is what you can choose to add to the scanner to day trade futures on NinjaTrader 8. As we will continue reviewing through this webinar, this is what makes a world of difference. This critical key, customizable templates to identify long or short-term Alpha Fibonacci patterns. But the most important part, Alpha Fibonacci tool comes with entry, stops, and targets. So this is ultimate Alpha Fibonacci chess. But what is the most important part to understand and recognize? Majority of traders trading on the news. Majority of traders chasing the markets. If trading on the news worked, everybody on this planet would be Bill Gates. It does not. We will review in this webinar Amazon. It's not a safe haven. Amazon lost $1 trillion in 2022. Bitcoin collapse, we will review as well. We will review why gold is not a safe haven. We will review why oil sold off during the war. So we will dive deep into all of the current events, and I look forward answering your questions. This webinar designed to make you understand that's the only path to success is to stop doing what majority does. Majority trades based on greed, on ego, on instant gratification. If you want to stop thinking with Vegas mentality, you need to stop doing what majority does. This is crucial, critical, key step to make you understand that the only path to success is to stop trading on news randomly. Is stop doing what 95% does. So when you get rid of greed, ego, instant news, and indicators gratification, everything changes. 95% of traders keep chasing indicators and never succeed because they rely on delayed indicators as security blankets and wishful thinking. My heart goes out to beginner traders, where traders run all over the place looking for safety, looking for indicators that works. But if JP Morgan traders whom I mentor do not do that, why do you? The answer lies in pure price, not in delayed indicators, not in trading on the news as you will see next. In order to become successful, you need to stop doing something entirely different. That 5% that succeed trades completely different of majority. That's it. So please understand, indicators look good only after the fact. If indicators worked, everyone would be zillionaire. The only thing that works is pure price. Here comes the test for everyone. Does anyone know what instrument this is? Of course not. No one has a clue. This is what I recognized in 2008 when I made a mistake. I thought I was looking on Russell, but I was looking on NASDAQ. I recognized the price is exactly the same on every instrument. This is micro S&P hourly chart. But if I will show you that with the power of Alpha Fibonacci system that build on pure price, and when you can start trading markets as Alpha Fibonacci chess, you can trade NASDAQ, you can trade gold, you can trade any chart you choose. Price remains exactly the same on 5 minutes, on monthly, on yearly, on daily. The only difference, risk management and trade hold time. This is NASDAQ 5-minute chart. But if I bring to your attention one more test that you can see clearly when you trade pure price, pound looks exactly the same. Apple looks exactly the same. So why in the world are you chasing indicators? Why in the world are you looking for the answers that blocking pure price when all indicators are delayed, but pure price is the answer? This is a critical key part. So when you want to become top 1%, you need to stop doing what majority does. You need to trade solid, proven system and software traded globally on all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. Alpha Fibonacci is natural, predictive, precise, proprietary. Alpha Fibonacci tool on NinjaTrader 8 has proprietary settings, has proprietary rules. Alpha Fibonacci is predictive. Alpha Fibonacci is precise. Alpha Fibonacci software is indicator-free. System based on pure price. It is not delayed. It is not artificial. It is not built on hype and news. Let's go straight to what I was teaching this morning to new students. Shall we? Here's S&P Mini Future in front of you. This is a critical key chart. This is a chart intelligent trader starts with. This is a chart that reflects institutional volume. So when you understand that this is brutal, nasty markets and price been stuck here for the last 7 weeks, these are institutional holds. Vertical bullish rally remains intact. But what's important to understand? The most important part of your trading is trading with institutions, never, ever, ever against them. So if I take you back on this chart to predictive Alpha Fibonacci system, this is where day trading is a bliss, October 2022. System is predictive. You are canceling all of your vacations when institutions taking positions. You are glued to the screen and buying market with institutions. JP Morgan traders do not trade 1-minute chart. JP Morgan traders do not jump and take multiple trades per day. So when you trade 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, and you're riding institutional power, trading becomes a bliss. trading becomes a joy. And most importantly, you stop trading against yourself. The start of the year, January 2nd, price continue bouncing from key level. Institutions keep adding to longs. Many months in advance, we identified these levels. Many months, it's extremely clear this level will define markets on S&P Mini future for many years to come. Here we are on May 11th, 2023. And as I was teaching in the prior class, trading 2020 spectacular COVID rally was easy. Trading 2022 worst bearish collapse since 2008 was not easy. Do you know why? Here's a reminder: war. Third week of the war, third week of February, war starts. February 2022. Is anyone surprised that market skyrocketing 200 points? 300 points? Despite the war, how is it possible? We're on the verge of World War III, but price respecting Alpha Fibonacci support, institutional buy point. War or not, this is a stunning reminder. Play by the rules and the sky's as a limit. No matter how small your chart is, understand how institutions trade. Bearish markets require ultimate skill. And many months in advance, you know where price is heading to. But most importantly, you're not gambling with your money. Most importantly, you understand why institutions were buying the markets with vengeance on January 2023. Again and again and again. Inflation or not, rate increase or not, institutions buying the markets. Do you understand this? Vertical bullish rally is on. Institutional holds are on. This is clear. This is simple. This is pure, strategic, intelligent chess. So when you use Alpha Fibonacci system with the Alpha Fibonacci software, 80% of your trade is done before you place a trade. Here's a critical key chart this week. FOMC, the most important financial event of the month. You knew far in advance that this is where price would sell off from. Let's go back to May 2nd before FOMC. My goodness. This is your strategic, intelligent chess. As a time of FOMC, if I convert this chart to 5-minute chart, what do you see? Sell-off and crash is a beautiful news. You knew it well before FOMC. And how price keeps skyrocketing from institutional buy point is spectacular. Did you take advantage of the bottom again and again and again? Do you understand hours in advance that this is brick wall to the upside? That's it. And that's how you trade all markets, as strategic, intelligent chess. With software for NinjaTrader 8 or system for all platforms. This is system for all platforms in front of you. System for all platforms developed in 2011. Software for NinjaTrader 8 developed in 2019. And we will dissect and dive deeper into all the hype and all the news of 2022. What's important to remember? What is the critical key part? Alpha Fibonacci system based on simplicity, pure price for entry and Alpha Fibonacci for exit. You will never, ever need anything else. You can trade all instruments, all platforms, or with software for NinjaTrader 8. That's it. System traded globally since 2011. So let's review S&P Mini Future in detail. today, shall we? As I was teaching this morning, and our students had a blast, I'm bringing to your attention the ultimate buy point. The ultimate buy point we knew hours in advance. Market oversold, this is not the place to short. This is a place to buy from. The FOMC speech is extremely negative this morning, so how is it possible market rallying? No matter what chart you trade, this is a crucial key moment in your trading. Look to buy the bottom and look to sell the top. Can you do that? With the rules of Alpha Fibonacci software and system, you strategize and trade with ultimate precision, rule-based institutional system, which identifies institutional entries and exits, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, and even years ahead on all instruments, all time frames. Again, all of this depends on time frame traded. So please hold off your questions. I will gladly answer your questions after presentation. So this is software for NinjaTrader 8. This is ultimate simplicity, I promise you. Currently, I'm developing 33rd system. 33rd system. This is the most important part. This simplicity, this red and this green zone. So I developed multiple systems. Every single system very unique and incredibly simple. So when you start understanding that only if you trade pure price, the sky's the limit. You are a limitless human being. Why are you limiting yourself? Why are you thinking as the bottom 95% does? If hedge fund traders don't chase indicators, if hedge fund traders trade pure price, do exact same thing. When the bold red line is present, your only option to monitor for short, and if institutions short, you short. With precise stop, with precise entry, with precise targets. There is a reason I made target decision point 1 so bold, so pink. Bold pink line identifies weakness. And again, when you choose to buy, you buy at the bold green zone. And you respect critical key green level as your core target. That's the simplicity in front of you. And you can trade this on all instruments, all time frames. And when synchronicity on multi-market scanner present, and you get multiple alerts, this means institutional power. This means stress-free trading. Simply choose the trade appropriate for you, your account, your risk management. That's it. And that's a critical key part. This is Dow future. This is long from the bold green zone. And when the long reaches critical reversal zone, price collapses completely. So with the Alpha Fibonacci system, trader trades with a very different mindset. Trader no longer thinks as retail trader. Trader no longer thinks as a gambler. Trader understands that it's a critical key part to trade as institutional trader. As institutional traders do not chase cheap indicators and placing orders far in advance at the key institutional levels. That's it. That remains constant. That will never change. So this is a crucial key part. Let's go straight to the markets, shall we? Let's look on Apple. Let's look on Tesla in the current markets right now, shall we? Here's Apple. Spectacular breathtaking reversal on Apple came from Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. This you can trade across all instruments. You knew this far in advance. If I take you back to December 2022, there is no surprise. You're extremely clear where to monitor for reversal on Apple. As of today, bullish rally on Apple overextended. If day trading is not your cup of tea, move to long-term positions, trade stocks, trade mutual funds, trade options. Of course you can. And if you would like to trade both, futures for NinjaTrader with software, but long-term positions on all platforms, absolutely. That's what traders do all over the world. Tesla reversed from reversal zone after selling off more than 50%. So what do I love to remind my traders? What's important to remember? 2022. Top hedge funds buying Tesla on the way down. When Tesla collapsing 50%, Cassie Woods, ARK Capital losing $2 billion, even as of right now when Tesla is up. Michael Saylor, Bitcoin story, lost $6 billion in a day on Bitcoin. Let's look on Bitcoin as well, shall we? If I take you back on Bitcoin, you're not buying Bitcoin at this level. No matter what Tom Brady says during Super Bowl, you're not a gambler. Bitcoin in 2021 reaches Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. Exit your long on Bitcoin before the crash, before sell-off. Michael Saylor can afford to lose $6 billion. So does Tom Brady. 70 million. Hyping Bitcoin when we're discussing with students to short Bitcoin. So when you're using your brilliant, limitless brain and you understand trading on hype will never work, trade pure price for entry, Alpha Fibonacci for exits, and you will know where's the top, where's the bottom is. Not everyone meant to be day trader. But when you trade with Alpha Fibonacci system, you can choose any instrument, any time frame, any platform, and you would know where to buy Bitcoin at the bottom. In front of you, Bitcoin testing critical key support. Response at this level will define Bitcoin for months and years to come. Identical thing playing out on US dollar. I traveled to Canada when US dollar 40% higher than Canadian dollar. This is before US dollar sold off from reversal zone. October 2022. Does this look familiar to you? It's all identical. Identical Fibonacci levels, identical rules. On US dollar, this is the top. On S&P today, this is the bottom. On S&P, this is key level in front of you right now, but markets are closed. On US dollar, this is lifeline now, this level. Price action remains exactly the same on all instruments. So when you recognize that, you stop gambling, you start trading markets strategically as intelligent Alpha Fibonacci chess. You can change the instruments at any time you choose. And you trade much better than Tom Brady. And you trade much better than Cassie Woods. And you trade much better than Michael Saylor. With the Alpha Fibonacci system, you identify your trading range well before you place a trade. Everyday trading range varies based on institutional Alpha Fibonacci levels. Market conditions change daily due to above. If institutions holding positions, markets can remain challenging for months in ultimate chop. Here is Amazon before the crash. Is Amazon safe haven? Is trading on the news and hype works? Crash on Amazon in trillion-dollar value is a stunning reminder. Safe haven lies in you and your brilliant brain, and trading markets is Alpha Fibonacci chess. You are a lot smarter than Michael Saylor. You're a lot smarter than Cassie Woods. And you can see this in the live trading room instantly. So when you come to the website, please register for our trading room. I'm posting the link currently in the trading room as well. This is for the next week. But when you come to the website and you request an invitation, you will be invited for that particular week. So, lesson on Amazon. Catastrophic crash was spectacular. July 2021. But again, you knew this far in advance. You're using your limitless, brilliant brain. You're not gambling. You're not speculating. You understand that trading markets intelligent chess is the only path to success. This is Amazon before the crash, before the low. Came to reversal zone. That's it. It's a stunning reminder. When you can trade one, you can trade them all. And when you use your limitless brain and you stop clogging it with indicators, the skies are the limit. With institutional Alpha Fibonacci system, you can trade it all: 1 minute, 5 minute, S&P, NASDAQ, Dow, futures, Bitcoin, Euro, Pound, Apple, anything. And traders trade instruments I never heard of. If instrument has price, Alpha Fibonacci system applies. What about gold? Is gold a safe haven? Have you witnessed what playing out on gold? Have you seen where the bottom on gold is versus the top? Horrific crash on gold 2022. Despite the inflation, despite what's being said on the news, is a stunning lesson. Trading on the news will never work. Inflation or not, gold is not safe haven. Gold collapsed and sold off from Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone identified months in advance. Here's gold before the crash as gold testing identical level. Bullish rally on gold overextended. What to do with your position on gold? You must know and obey Alpha Fibonacci rules. Again, here's gold before the crash in April 2022. Showing you time and time again, use your brilliant, limitless brain. Do not do what majority does. And when you trade as an intelligent trader, the sky's the limit. Here's gold before the crash. Inflation, rate increase through the roof. On CNBC, gold is safe haven. Run to gold, run to gold. Absolutely not. Exact same thing on Bitcoin. Exact same thing on Tesla. Exact same thing on Amazon. Exact same thing on every instrument. So when you understand that price keeps repeating identical moves, why in the world are you blocking pure price? Why in the world are you not reading markets as pure strategic intelligent chess? This is constant path to success. And it's absolutely your choice. If you want to trade gold or euro or pound, and if you want to day trade gold with NinjaTrader 8 software, of course you can. Absolutely your personal choice. System applies to all instruments, all time frames, and with software for Ninja 8 to day trade futures, including gold futures. So trading with proprietary Alpha Fibonacci rules works. It's proven by traders all over the world. Trading with Alpha Fibonacci entry stops and exits works. So what would your trading be if you traded with rules on all instruments? We already reviewed the Amazon, correct? So let's keep going further. Sell-off, spectacular, breathtaking, reversal flawless. So when you start being proactive, not reactive, when you know in advance institutional exits and entry points, gambling is done. You start enjoying trading and you start understanding that when you trade Alpha Fibonacci system, you're a lot smarter than top hedge fund managers on the planet. You strategize, you being proactive. All depends on time frames you trade. As a day trader, hourly is a critical moment. As an investor, institutional charts, daily and weekly. We already reviewed Bitcoin. So again and again and again, strategize as institutional traders do. And when you do, the skies are the limit. In order to become top 5% of successful traders, first of all, you need to recognize what not to do. So when you write institutional power, when you write institutional volume, when you write institutional entry points, trading becomes a joy. Trading becomes easy. Trading becomes fulfilling, and you feel in charge. No one else has control. You are riding institutional power and volume and trend. The core of the Alpha Fibonacci trading system are institutional entries and exits, and you can trade futures, stocks, crypto, Forex, options, mutual funds, ETFs. Let's review Euro. Let's review Pound, shall we? Why do I love to look on Euro and Pound? You can trade system in multiple ways. This is Euro, and I'm meeting students in Europe. I timed my travel perfectly. September 2022, Euro's the cheapest in 20 years. It's a bliss and a blast to travel. That's it. Euro at 94 cents, below US dollar. Can you buy the bottom and sell the top, a strategic intelligent trader? Can you do that? Can you understand that identical thing plays out on every instrument? Euro no longer at the bottom. Euro no longer at 94 cents. Euro extremely high. Euro skyrocketed until 110. And it's not the end. But where to enter and where to trade Euro, you must know Alpha Fibonacci rules. That's it. System is pure, system is simple. And when you understand how to write institutional power, identical thing played out on Pound. When I'm in London meeting students, It was spectacular. It was flawless. Ultimate low on pound when pound at 103. My favorite city on the planet and pound at ultimate low. Again, this is a system from our trading room. September 2022. That's it. Do not speculate, do not gamble. Buy the bottom, sell the top. And that's simplicity and purity of the system on all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. And when I bring to your attention software projected on NinjaTrader 8, this is a critical key part. Let's dissect today's events. Why in the world did price not go any further? Because bold green zone very close. When the bold green zone blocking your target, this is the only option. Sellers are weak. Market in brutal, nasty chop. And when sell-off continues again, this time around you have very different targets. This time around you have much more space to the downside. Trades played out on multiple charts, software projected on 1 minute chart. This is it. This is the end of the short. Time and time again, ultimate precision, identical levels on S&P mini future or identical levels on euro and pound on Amazon. This is what I was teaching in this morning's class. And that's what I developed since 2008. Every system, every strategy I developed has ultimate precision and predictive and proprietary. It's completely different than anything else. I do not know how to compare it to anything else because I never looked outside since 2008. So when you come to the website, you can review and you can find a lot of extremely important details that we will discuss so much more in the trading room. That's it. Collapse on pound. This is a chart from the trading room since 2016. What do you see on this chart? Since 2016, you knew where reversal zone on pound will be at 111. Pound have done exactly that in 2022. That's what system is known for. Ultimate predictive precision. That's it. If you're holding position on pound or you day trading futures, choice is yours. So when you come to the website, please listen to podcasts from traders all over the world. You will find traders just like you, because if these traders can do it, so can you. And when Ken's daughter in London giving me this card, this shows the reason I live and breathe what I do. So if you want to trade all instruments, all time frames, all platforms, or with software for NinjaTrader 8, with consistency, confidence, precision, and clarity, I look forward to working with you. So let me walk you through website, as this is where you will find a lot of information. Again, I posted invitation to the trading room, and you can sign up and request the guest pass, where we dive deep, and I can gladly answer all of your questions. So as you could see on the website, it states clearly, if you're done speculating, chasing indicators and losing money, as the bottom 95% does, join us today and trade predictive proprietary institutional Alpha Fibonacci lifetime system with precise entry, tap and target on all instruments, all platforms, or with software for NinjaTrader 8, with multi-market scanner, group mentoring, live classes, video library modules. Listen to students' podcasts, see their stories and what they do and how they trade. Waiting lists of students who share their journeys. If these traders can do it, so can you. Ken, student in London, made movie about Fibonacci Trading Institute. So I will give you this link where you can also view thousands of videos on my YouTube channel. That's it. Video library and thousands of videos available to you. Currently, we have 3,700 subscribers and 27,000 views on this video alone from a month ago that summarizes everything I do and our global community all over the world. Our global community where friends bringing friends, fathers bringing children, husbands bringing wives to the course, view and review everything on the website. So this is proprietary lifetime system with a software for NinjaTrader 8 and all platforms. Private mentoring, I have only one spot available, savings $8,000. Group course is the most popular option, savings $5,000. If you are not on NinjaTrader 8, option 1 and 3 appropriate for you. Any questions for me? You can always click on Contact Us button, call or email me 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. So again, pretty please review all the information on the website and join us in the trading room. Any questions for me? I look forward to speaking with you. Question: if we offering monthly subscription to the system? No, there is no such thing. This is a lifetime software. This is not a monthly subscription. It's not difficult to learn, I promise you. As beginner traders, holding the bar very, very high. So you do not need monthly subscription. It's a lifetime. My joy and pleasure. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, traders. Any other questions for me? Please do ask. My joy and pleasure, Ben. So again, traders, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions for me, I live and breathe what I do. For so many traders from all over the world, this became a life-changing event. CEO is my dearest friend. I plan to visit in Australia. Emmanuel brought his wife to the course. Carlton brought his friends to the course. Listen to Ken's podcast on how it changed his life. We met in London. How Richard retired trading the system. If these traders can do it, so can you. Institutional data on this chart. This is institutional data. This is what traders are missing. It's in front of you. This is the data. You don't need indicators. You don't need anything else. It blows you away what you learn in single class, which is what I was teaching right before webinar. S&P mini future, I can convert software to any chart. This is software on 1. I can convert it to 3 to 5 to any chart. This is Alpha Fibonacci strategy in front of you, as we already discussed. This is precise entry, precise stop. This is bearish weakness because bold green zone is so close, it's blocking your target. This is bearish power. This is software for NinjaTrader 8, where price reversed from reversal zone. This is what we already discussed on multiple instruments. This is institutional volume. This is institutional levels. This is JP Morgan charts they use that I taught them how to trade. JP Morgan traders do not chase 1, 3, 5-minute chart. This is a chart that's a critical key piece of a puzzle. So if you think, live and breathe as JP Morgan traders do, everything changes in your life. You stop chasing magic bullet. Magic bullet lies in you, in your limitless power, trading markets a strategic, intelligent Alpha Fibonacci chess. Multiple students on TradeStation. NinjaTrader 8 is a lot easier to use. Software developed for NinjaTrader 8. Any other questions? Please do ask. I have a question about 5-minute chart. One moment, I need to find that chart. Again, I'm projecting software on any chart I choose. This is extremely important to recognize. Trades play out on multiple other charts. I already projected software on multiple other charts. Here's projection of the software on 5-minute. Again, trades play out on multiple charts. This is software on 5-minute chart. It's in front of you. Short the top, look to monitor the bottom. Simplicity is the key. But when price skyrocketing from the bottom, it fails because of the bold pink line. Bold pink line identifies weakness, not the power. Yes. So thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this session. Please come to the trading room on Monday. Please sign up on the website. Again, when you come to the website, first time you open the website, pop-up comes to you. Simply sign up. I also posted a link. And when you do sign up for the trading room, we can have much deeper discussions. So thank you so much for your presence. Again, I live and breathe what I do. I'm very proud of what I developed, and our global community from 14 to 90-plus-year-old, from beginner trader to institutional trader, confirms anyone can trade Alpha Fibonacci system and software. There is only one thing that's left for you to make an effort. And when you do, the sky's the limit. You can trade futures, stocks, Forex, you can trade Bitcoin, you can trade any time frame, any instrument. View the movie Can Mate, sign up for the guest pass, and do not hesitate to contact me. If you take in a private mentoring spot, only one spot available currently. Any questions? Pick up the phone and call. I look forward to speaking with you. Or send me an email with your phone number, and I promise I will reach out to you. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been my joy and honor. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, NinjaTrader. Thank you so much.
Thanks again, Alla, for taking the time to share with us today. If you enjoyed today's session, we hope you'll join us for future webinars. Follow us on social media for alerts about upcoming events and other NinjaTrader ecosystem news. We would like to remind you that the information in this was that of Fibonacci Trading Institute and not of NinjaTrader. All information was for educational purposes and should not be construed as trading advice. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we hope to see you in future webinars. Happy trading from all of us at NinjaTrader Ecosystem.